Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's currently about 6 a.m. and just left camp and heading on to the next adventure. Got about a 45-minute to an hour drive going to a hike that I've never done before, so I'm super hyped and we should have a pretty spectacular sunrise this morning. But gonna just enjoy it. As you can see, low 50s out right now, windows down. Gonna blast some music and enjoy this. See you on a bit. All right, cool, we've made it to the trailhead. When I first typed in the GPS, it showed that the trailhead didn't open until just before 9 a.m., which I thought was incorrect because I was pretty sure it was out here in the middle of nowhere, Ozark Mountains. So yeah, but anywho, we made it to the trailhead. It is right at 6:40 a.m. Gonna get ready, give it another 15-20 minutes, and then hit the trailhead once the first light starts coming up. So hyped for this. I don't think I said it earlier, but as y'all can see, we're at the Pedestal Rock Scenic area. Gonna take on the King's Bluff hike first, and that is the main reason we came over here. I've been wanting to do this little overlook for a while, but just never made time to do it. So since I was kind of in the area-ish, have some time off, and doing a bit of tromping around the Ozarks, I figured what better time than to explore it than now. I think it's about 2 miles to do this loop, and if I'm feeling a little extra feisty once I get back, I can branch off to the left and do the Pedestal Rock loop, which adds about another 2 miles. And at this point, I'm kind of thinking that I'm wanting to already here, so might as well take advantage, yeah. This is so beautiful. I love these little single track type trails. So clear out today too. Should have some good views from the overlook. I am loving this. It feels so amazing out right now. Man, the Ozarks is one of my favorite places to be. There's a little creek bed down there that usually has water running from what I've been told. But we've had a pretty dry summer here in Arkansas, so that thing is bone dry right now. Should still have a good view from the overlook though, which I think is right up here in just a second. Oh, I'm hyped. Regardless, I've just been enjoying getting out, getting a nice morning walk in this cool, crisp air. It's feeling perfect. This is not what I expected, but that is pretty dope. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Dang, this is so freaking pretty. I know videos aren't going to do it justice, but I had to bring y'all along to show y'all at least a little bit. Golly. That is so beautiful. Man. This is so peaceful. Good grief. I'm gonna walk around, get some views, and enjoy this for a bit. It is feeling fantastic out, and the light's just starting to hit this little valley, and it is looking beautiful. Those colors are fixing to be popping. As you can see, the light is just starting to come up back there over that little hilltop. So here in the next like 15-20 minutes, this should be pretty immersed with a nice sunny ray. Man, I'm hyped. Also, with my little eyes, I have spotted a little trail going through back over here. So gonna see what that's all about, because it is not part of the main trail. Oh my gosh, that is freaking beautiful. Holy crap. Definitely don't want to lose your footing though and take a slider off that. This path is not very wide either, as you can see. Behind us got a slope. In front of us got a slope. Definitely not gonna be messing around on this at all. I'm gonna be watching my footing and kind of tromp around and see what else I can find. I am hyped. Gosh, I cannot get over that view. That is so pretty. I could just sit here and stare at it for hours. Which, to be honest, is what I might be doing because I don't got any other plans for the day. After this, I'd like to do some backroading, but other than that, don't really have any plans. Got to find a campsite for tonight, but just winging it and we'll make it work, so. Oh man, this is what it's all about. My endorphins and serotonin are boosted right now. They are going, gosh. All right, enough of that. Gonna keep exploring a bit. Whoa. Was not expecting that. Oh, this is so pretty. Dang, that looks awesome. This is so peaceful back here. Just the sounds of nature. It's so calming and relaxing. There is absolutely nothing like it. Nothing at all. That's one of the big reasons that I strive to get outdoors every single chance that I get, because, man, this is such a nice reset. And as I mentioned before, as rapid and as fast paced as life moves, it's just nice to get outside, get a breather. And I think this is definitely my way of doing so. Just being outdoors any way possible, whether it's hiking, biking, climbing, fly fishing, all the outdoor activities. I'm down for whatever as long as I'm getting outdoors. I think it's time to head back to the main overlook and get some more views from up there. Made it all the way around the overlook. Last little spot to take in is right here. And man, those views do not disappoint. It is absolutely gorgeous. Perfect day out too. Still see the moon up there even. Saw what I wanted with this part of the hike, enjoyed it for about 30 minutes or so. Now time to continue on with our trek. Looks like we got another little overlook area, and I was not expecting this. Did not know there was multiple on this trail. Man, they're beautiful too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that view might just be better than the other one, I'm not gonna lie. I've only walked maybe like a 1/4 mile from the main overlook, and I would maybe even argue and say that this one's prettier. That view of the valley is a lot better and not as obstructed. That is amazing. Ooh, even more up here. Yeah. That is absolutely breathtaking. Definitely feeling extra thankful right now that I'm able to get out and experience things like this and just enjoy it. When you have the options to take advantage of places like this, how could you not? Gosh, that is ridiculous. Oh man. Oh, I love hiking so much. It's such a joy and boost of serotonin. Dang, what the heck? What the heck? See, sometimes I don't research trails too much besides seeing like what gear is appropriate and whatnot, because I love just walking up and seeing these types of things and not really knowing what to expect. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Got the sun shining through back over there. It's perfect, just lighting up this valley now. Man, that is such a beautiful glow. Jeez. I think that is so relaxing. Sometimes there's moments that don't feel real, and this is definitely one of them. I always love places that make me feel super, super small and realize just how big and vast the world is. Gosh, I could sit here for hours. This view is remarkable. I'm not gonna lie. I am definitely enjoying this more than the main overlook. This is just, man, that's crazy. Definitely gotta watch the foot and getting back over here. Man, I don't want to leave, but there's still more of the hike to be seen, so on we go. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but right there, little deer tromping around. Just heard and watched him walk up. Yeah, he looked right up at me. There he goes. Man, this is so relaxing. I definitely could sit here all day. That light coming through is just magical. Oh, that feels magical. It's probably like mid-50s out still right now, so it definitely feels perfect for hiking. But gonna continue on enjoying the trail. It's been a little bit longer down at the overlook than intended, but how can you not when you're blessed with the views that we had on this nice of a day? Made it back to where the trails connect. I want to go back to the car or do the Pedestal rock loop. Decisions. Took quite a bit longer down at the overlooks than intended. About a 1.7 mile loop. I think it took around an hour and 20 minutes. Pedestal rock loop's only 2.2 miles, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Quick little detour off the main trail brings you this nice overlook. About a mile in, so about halfway through with the trail at this point. Gonna continue on. I am loving life right now, ladies and gents. Look at there, right on cue. Yes, sir. Well, goodness gravy, it looks like we're coming up to another overlook. Chop over her. Oh yeah, that is a nice view. Sun's starting to get a little bit toasty right now, but don't have too much further. About a mile back to the car. Gonna continue on enjoying it and soaking it up. And what do we have over here? Yep, I see why they've got that fenced off. Oh my gosh. Dang, this trail is constantly putting out crazy views. Dang, it kind of reminds me of Sid the Sloth. Is that who I see over there? Dang, that's pretty cool though. Looks kind of trippy. Nice little Waco in the top right of it. Huh. Well, on we go. Man, this trail is so nice. Trail down there where you can walk through all that stuff too. Definitely gonna have to come back here sometime with Maddie and do a bit more exploring, because there's a lot more to be done in this little area. Right, that is pretty cool. I think this is the main attraction of this point in the trail. Definitely glad I made the little detour and did this loop as well. Was kind of tempted to do some exploring down at the bottom, but plan to come back with Maddie another day and do that. And I've got about an hour-and-a-half drive after this to where I'm going to do some back roading, and still got to find a campsite. Regardless, loving it out here though. Back to where trail splits. Started that way. Hey, how are y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. About made it back to the trailhead, and that is the first group of people that I have seen or heard. So, been a very relaxing morning and had this place all to myself. I am more than pleased with that. Now I'm ready to get back to the car and get changed up, get the windows down, and feel the nice cool air rushing across my face. Hey, how are you doing?
Pretty good. You got about 2 or 3 minutes to take a quick survey?
Yes sir, for sure.
Appreciate it.
Made it back to the car, all changed up. I think all in all the hike was just under 5 miles, took a little over 2 hours, and I ended up timing it absolutely perfect because I didn't meet anyone on the trail till we were almost back to the trailhead. But I got a slew of cars in the parking lot now. Time to keep this adventure going. Don't really know exactly where I'm heading, but I have a rough idea, and it's about an hour-and-a-half away. So gonna get to some driving, have the windows down, blare some music, and enjoy it. Overlook right off the side of the road. Goodness. Man, that is so freaking pretty. Gosh, I always loved driving through here. You already know where we're headed. I'll see y'all at the top. Holy views. Oh my gosh. Craziest thing is the car is just right there. Circle around, come up these steps. In just a second, I don't know if y'all can see the road way back over there. Saw some cars going down it just now, but that's where we'll be going, circling back through this stuff and ending up somewhere back off over there in that stuff. Gosh. Should only have around another 20-30 minutes till I get to the dirt road I'm wanting to do some trekking around on, so gonna get to it and continue enjoying these views and cool crisp air. Further into the Ozarks we go. Yes sir. And now we have made it into the small town of Jasper, Arkansas. Welcome folks. Now just time to find a little bit of gas to top off the tank and find some back roads. Gonna continue off down this road. Don't really know where I'm headed. It's my first time being in this area, so just gonna explore and see what all we can find. Oh man. Man, this this is a perfect day for some back roading. Good grief. I have passed a couple of little areas like that I can pull off and camp if I wanted to, but nothing I'm super satisfied with yet. And plus I wanted to do some driving as well. So gonna continue on exploring and enjoying it. It's only been a few miles so far, but my goodness, this is such a beautiful drive and I am loving it. Nature's paintbrushes really came out. These are starting to change a bit more back here than in the other places we've been so far, so definitely a nice little surprise. I say that they're starting to change. Some are changing, some are just brown and dead, but there is a bit of color too. Well, this little part of the road wasn't marked, but it did look like it's heading down closer to the water, so gonna continue inching along and see if we can find a campsite on the water. Man, so I have made it down to one of the most beautiful campsites I have found. And I hope that I can find a way to make it down here, but not feeling too hopeful because don't know how bad that looks. But it is pretty washed out down here, so don't know that I'm gonna try to get down here or not. It's pretty rough getting down here as well, but would be a pretty spectacular campsite. Plus got some people up here, don't want to bug them too much, kind of want to just let them enjoy it and have this whole little area to themselves. So probably gonna get back to the main road and continue on. That is super skinny, and kind of feeling hesitant about pushing that because sure it doesn't look as bad on camera, but section right there where I need to cross is pretreally rough. Got a little section right there that's a little rough, and then right before you go down it's pretty rough as well. But that's just kind of skinny right there, and don't really know how much I'm wanting to push. So I think I might go back to the main road and do some more trudging around and see if we can't find another campsite. Oh, this is what I'm not too hyped to get back up. Dang, I got a tree right over there, and then I got this bad boy right here too. Hey, we are making it work though, ladies and gents. Come on, come on. A little bit bummed that campsite was taken, but on the bright side I did find it and it's here for next time, and that's one of the big reasons that I wanted to do some backroading on this trip, because I have a few campsites in the area but not a whole lot, so just wanted to do some exploring and find some new ones, and that is definitely a keeper. But for now, just gonna continue on this way. Dang, I'm not gonna lie, even though that campsite was taken, not too bummed, because this is a stellar drive and I am thoroughly enjoying it. So I'm actually kind of glad that I kept on going, because I don't know that I would have continued on doing this tomorrow, because I have other plans for what I want to do on this leg of the trip tomorrow. But gosh, the way that the sun's coming through the trees, that is crazy. Oh, this is awesome. Having so much freaking fun. I definitely don't get out and back road as much as I would like, so this is a nice change of pace. Dang. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but I freaking love the Ozarks so much. Gosh. Holy yowza, this drive has been so phenomenal. I'm loving it. Didn't really find a whole lot down that way, so got turned around, heading back where we came. Gonna do a bit more driving around. It is a little after 12:30 right now, so I'd like to find a campsite in the next 2 to 3 hours and get all cozied up for the evening. So, but yeah, regardless, some stellar views that we're getting here. Either way, I'm enjoying it and I'm just happy to be here. Pretty cool little area. Looks like you can actually pull off right there. I don't know if parking, I wonder if I can camp there or not. Looks like people definitely pull off, but I'm not want to drive down along or in creek beds, so don't really know that I'll be doing that, even though that one did have a nice rocky base, but don't know that it won't be if I can't find anything else. Just gonna see where the day takes us. Not be no Sam Elliott with the cow call, but I'd say that wasn't too shabby. Let's see what these guys think. not impressed in the slightest. Oh, I'm getting delirious at this point. I am ready to find a campsite, but still definitely very much so enjoying this back roading. Made it back to the area that we started at. I think I've drove just over 20 miles in about 2-ish hours. Gonna get back over here and find one of the little pull-offs that I found early on and try to get hunkered down for the night. Got us a nice little campsite right off the road. Definitely not ideal or the most preferred, but it is a spot and we're only staying here tonight. So feeling thankful that we at least found a spot and we'll have those views to look out to. And with that, I am ready to kick back and do some relaxing. I am so freaking tired. It's only about 1 p.m. maybe right now, but I feel like it's about 8 or 9. So gonna kick back and enjoy it. Did not realize quite how pretty that view was when I first pulled up. Feeling extra thankful for it right now though. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a bit extra lazy right now. It's right at 2 p.m., just over 70 degrees, and these are the views that we're working with right now. So freaking pretty. Gosh. Don't know how long exactly I'm gonna stay here and not move, but it is gonna be at least a bit longer because, man, this is feeling nice. Sun's hitting me just perfect on my legs. There we go. Get a little 0.5 action. Getting close to 4 p.m. now, and I've just been enjoying this. Got some footage exported onto my computer, and I am just kicked back, loving this. The sun's hidden behind those trees, so got a nice little glow where it's hitting me just right. It's like low 70s right now. Got a slight breeze coming through. This is feeling perfect, but it's starting to get a little bit hungry, so I think I'm about to whip up some food. Ooh, I really don't want to get up. But I'm wanting food a little bit more than I'm not wanting to get up. Yo, I am proud of myself for how organized this has stayed. Oh, wait, 1 sec. This has been over there that whole time, so yeah. I'm pretty impressed with how that is looking right now. I know some of you might not be as impressed, but hey, I got 4 bouldering crash pads, like 10 days worth of clothes, sleeping bag, a crate worth of food, ice chest worth of a few days of food, and a big old water jug. So I think I'm doing pretty decent, if I do say so myself, but time to munch. Gonna let that sit for just a sec while I start getting stuff just a little bit cleaned up. Also didn't show up prior, but had a pretty stellar cooking view for the night. I feel like this would kind of be a failed opportunity if I didn't add Fritos and cheese, so this is about to go crazy. That is what I'm talking about. Some great food and some great views. Cheers. Yep, that is solid. That's very, very solid. Again, this is one of those moments that just doesn't feel real. Just out here enjoying a nice bowl of some Frito chili pie on top of my car. Some great views. This is what it's all about, ladies and gents. Also, real quick, not the Frito chili pie isn't completely and absolutely bussin', but one of the reasons that I did go with a super simple meal that was very quick and easy to clean up and not crazy smelly is because this definitely looks like bear country. Last bite here. Food stood absolutely no chance. All I've had today was a Red Bull and Pop-Tart this morning and then snacked around. Definitely enjoyed this. Cheers. All in all, top tier dining experience. Definitely will be back. Whew, now time to get camp picked up. Took a nice dude white bath, got all changed up, ready for bed. I was gonna get my water jug out and wash my hair tonight, but since I didn't do as much rock climbing yesterday, I'm planning to head to Horseshoe Canyon Ranch a day early and go there tomorrow morning before the sun comes up. So gonna get a couple shower tokens and take a shower there. Just sitting here on the edge of the tent. Also, in case you're wondering, yes, these are the same thermals that I wore last night. I brought these strictly for sleep because it's only supposed to get down in like the high 30s, low 40s. So with these, don't even have to zip my sleeping bag up. And last night I was borderline sweating, but gonna just continue on enjoying it and taking this all in. Watch the sun go down. Got a perfect view for it. Man. Oh yeah. Gosh. That is crazy. A few hours have passed since the last update. It's right at 9:30 right now. I just finished up editing a video, got it exporting, and once I get back into service, I'll get it ready to post. If you haven't already, it's harassed by skunks, fly fishing, and camping, something along those lines. I'll link that up here in one of the corners. Go check that out if you haven't already, but gonna continue laying here a bit. I am a bit tired. Temperatures started dropping a little bit, but not too bad. Probably like mid to low 50s out right now, so feels amazing. I think I'm gonna try to get up around like 5:30 a.m. or so and then head over to Horseshoe Canyon Ranch. Should have a nice, cool, crisp morning, and I have a few projects I want to take down over there, so looking forward to it. I only have about 20 more minutes till my video finishes up exporting over there, and once that happens, I'm gonna get some shut-eye. This little light goes so crazy. Trace, if you're watching this, shout out to you for the recommendation, brother. I am loving this thing. It is working wonders for me. Anywho, back to this free paid programming. The exporting took a little bit longer than planned, but got it all done and everything's nice and packed down, ready for some sleep, and we have our early morning tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Good morning. It's right at 5 a.m., about 40 degrees out, and I slept phenomenal last night. Didn't wake up a single time at all throughout the night. But I did have kind of a weird dream that when I woke up, the deer was just kind of pushing their snoot right there on the edge of the tent. So it was a little weird and it was very vivid. But anywho, I'm just gonna lay here a little bit longer, get woken up. Once we get everything packed down, I think we're gonna head over to Horseshoe Canyon Ranch. Got about an hour drive till we get there, but I do have some climbs that I'm wanting to put down. So definitely looking forward to it. Also, I don't know if you can see, but I can definitely see my breath right now. As soon as I open the tent and sit out here, I can definitely feel the drop in temps. Feeling nice though. I think the rock is gonna have a lot of friction, so I'm a little extra hyped for that. Oh, always gotta have that big morning stretch when you first get out and start standing. And it's feeling remarkable out. I really don't want to get this packed down, but ain't nothing left to do but to do it. Windows down, heat up, always. On we go. And that is going to be a wrap for this video. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great rest of the day. Till next time, peace. Also, I'm going to be completely honest. When I'm out in places like this, especially by myself, because I am definitely an early riser, so a lot of times I'm packing up camp before daylight. Sometimes it can be a little ominous and creepy, but just got to stay out of my head and keep to what I'm doing, which is crazy for me to say because I am always up in that thing.